Welcome everyone to the 76th edition of Master Mike's Wrestling Paradise. I'm your host, Master Mike Ambrose, and let's start the show off hot with the Raw review from last night, of course. We'll get to the main event. We'll talk about other things in the show, but let's start off with the main event first. We have new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions and Becky Lynch and Lita. They beat Dakota Kai and Io Sky of Damage Control. In a really good match, I thought. The crowd got into it more when, after Bayley interferes and takes Lita off the apron, we have a return of Trish Stratus, and she goes after Bayley on the outside to even the score. And from there, Becky and Lita become the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Now, obviously, could get it two ways. There's going to be a six-person tag with Trish, Becky, Lita versus Damage Control, or maybe a singles match with Trish Stratus versus Bayley, and a potential triple threat with Becky, Lita, Dakota Neo, and Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler for the Women's Tag Team titles. That's why it could go either one of those ways. And any of those matches could happen. Also, we have another match announced was Brock Lesnar and Omos in the match, and I think Brock Lesnar going to win that in 5 minutes. Also, we have Seth Rollins challenging Logan Paul to a match, which was built up on Miz TV when Miz announced he's going to host WrestleMania. And we had Seth Rollins come out because he's been having issues with both guys. And they tried to get to Logan Paul, and call the Logan Paul's phone to his phone. And Seth Rollins got it told of him. And Logan Paul's going to be on a Raw next week to confront Seth Rollins face-to-face in Boston. Which we also had, let's see what else we had last night. We had a good match with Cody Rhodes and Chad Gable, which I thought was really good. I wish Chad Gable got a bigger push. Maybe he will in the future. We also have Austin Theory, kind of promo backstage with John Cena is returning. They're going to be in Boston next week on Raw. And looks like that match is going to be happening, Theory versus Cena for Mania. We don't know if it's going to be for the U.S. title at Mania, may not. I was thinking maybe Cena would cost Theory the match. I thought he would cost him against a guy like Johnny Gargano, but he's working against Finn Balor next week. Who knows, maybe Montez Ford or whatever. Somebody in that U.S. title scene that could use a title, because you really don't, for Cena Theory, you don't need a title for that to be a big match. That's a big marquee match, regardless if there's a title on it or not. Speaking of Cody Rhodes, this Friday, he's going to confront Roman Reigns on Smackdown, so it's the first time that they're in since Cody Rhodes has come back a year ago. Him and Roman Reigns are going to be in the same ring together, so we got that to look forward to. Also, start the show. We had the Bloodline, Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa. Jay wasn't there. Jimmy and Solo versus the Street Profits, and Jimmy and Solo win. And after the match, KO gives a son of both of them. So it looks like we're building up to that tag match, presumably with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Usos for the tag team titles, undisputed tag titles. Could be for the on the first night of Mania, because we all know Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Universal titles, the main event on night 2. Okay, so that's that. Also got NXT preview right quick. Well, also it's Carmelo tonight. The main event's right. I think Carmelo Hayes versus Tyler Bate. Should be a really good match, banger like we all say. And of course, Carmelo Hayes is going to be, looks like he's going to be feuded with, he's going to be fighting Braun Baker for the NXT title at Stand and Deliver on WrestleMania weekend. The big feud, interesting feud, the big story of NXT right now is the Grayson Waller HBK situation. Of course, I don't think HBK Shawn Michaels coming back for a match. Although we could have a good match. He still could at his age. Ric Flair could wrestle at 73. Shawn Michaels a lot younger and better health. He could probably have a good match with Waller and give him a big rub, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to be Grayson Waller versus an opponent of HBK Shooter. I wouldn't be surprised if Dragon Lee a few months ago just signed with WWE. And, obviously he's from Big Star from Mexico and CML and over in Japan, so he might be coming up, to AAA too. He might be the opponent at Stage Limit. It's a good way to introduce him, for NXT. And he's a great talent, so I think, he'll add a lot to the product. Okay, that's about it. A little snow today out. If you check my feed, I might post a picture. It was kind of snowing today in up here in the Cape. So that's that. It's starting then turn to rain a little bit. So it's gonna be spring pretty soon. Hopefully, it starts to warm up. All right. Oh, Bruins tonight. Bruins playing Calgary, and of course, Bruins are on a hot streak. #1 team in hockey right now. So if they keep it up. Okay, I'll be seeing you. Have a good night. I gotta head out. Take care. Bye.